If you're like me, I don't have a lot of time to get down to the gym and exercise, so I do some quick things to help keep me in fighting trim as far as being an armed citizen goes. Let's go ahead and talk about it now. Welcome to the Armed Citizen channel, where you and I will discuss the finer and mostly undiscussed points of being an armed citizen. If you find my content valuable to you, please like, share, and subscribe, and maybe even drop a few coins in my tip jar to feed my ammo habit. Let's get on with it. Okay, so there are some very simple exercises that I do in order to try and keep a modicum of physical fitness. I don't get a lot of time because I work a lot and I generally don't get time to go to any kind of gym. So I've come up with a couple of different tools. And the first one I actually got from an old Raquel Welch movie called Hanny Calder. And a synopsis of the movie is Hanny was living on the plains with her farmer husband, and a couple of dirtbags came along and killed her husband and struggle snuggled her and then burned their house to the ground. So she's out looking for revenge, and she runs into co-star Robert Culp, who's a bounty hunter, and he teaches her how to gunfight. So this scene here is where he hands her a way to build her arm strength. And I don't know why. It's probably Robert Culp's last line in the scene, but that has stuck with me. I saw this in like 1972 or 1973 when my puberty was kicking in. So Raquel Welch was the ultimate supermodel. I mean, like Gisele Bunchkin times three today. So seeing her in a movie, yeah, it got things going for me, but this scene has stuck with me since I've seen it in, like I said, 1972 or 1973. So let me show you now.
Here, take this. Take it in both hands. All the way out. Arm's length, like so. A little further out. With that hand. Now, hold it up like so, shoulder high, and wind it up 1/2 turn at a time. Good. Now, let it out. Slow and easy. Don't let it slip through your fingers. All the way to the bottom. Same way you wound it up. Go ahead. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good. There, you did that very well. You're going to do this morning and night until you can do it 30 times.
Then I'll be ready.
Then we'll get you a bigger rock.
We'll get you a bigger rock. I don't know why, but that has always stuck with me. All right, so what I have here is my version of this. This is all this is a 2-foot section of 1-inch PVC. Depending upon your hand size, you can go a little bigger or a little smaller. Okay, and at 2 feet, it's basically shoulder width, so you can vary your hand placement on here. And then for a weight, I went to Walmart and got me some ankle weights. This is a 2-pound ankle weight. So, of course, there's two. My son uses this tool as well. And then to tie them together, I just took a length of 550 paracord, and let me unwind this all the way. As you can see, I drilled a hole straight through, and then I took the paracord. I tied a very basic bowline knot. I don't know if you can see that on my skin. very basic bowline knot, and then I ran a lighter over it to melt and fuse the knot so it's not going anywhere. And then I did the same thing on this side. I looped the cord through where the ankle goes, tied a bowline knot, and then fused it together with fire. And it works just like it did with Raquel Welch. Now, there's a whole series that scene kicked off, and you see her doing that drill over and over again and getting bigger rocks all the time. Now, the reason why this is such a wonderful exercise, I mean, it takes up no space other than you standing up, is because you're holding that out at arm's length. It actually works on your pectoral muscles, your shoulders, the muscles in your upper back here. It helps strengthen this, and then when you do the motion with your hands, it also works your forearms, your wrist strength, and of course your hand strength. So the more you do it, the more you can do it. Now, the second tool that I got relates to specifically hand strength. And this one I use a lot because I do a lot of driving on the highway. So I do this with both my hands, safely, of course. And it's merely a hand grip. Now, what you do with this is you're supposed to take a 9mm, take a spent case, spent brass, and stick it in here and hold it until, you have to keep a certain level of pressure to engage your three amigos, and then you practice pulling the trigger. And because you have that casing in there, what it does is it helps it trains you to keep a constant grip strength, so you don't loosen up or tighten up while you're pulling your imaginary trigger. So I did something with this because, like I said, there's a lot of gun tube channels out there that talk about doing this, right? Getting a hand grip, putting the shell in there. But tell me, how often do you have a spent case right there at hand, huh? Not at all, not at all. So, because I think about things, I went and did something, and here's a little bit of prestidigitation, okay? I promise, at no time will my fingers leave my hands, all right? 1, 2, 3. So what I did was I drilled an eyelet into the bottom of one handle. I took some light cord. I tied a knot, fused it. I drilled a hole in a shell casing, tied a knot, and now this hangs free. Now, when you do this, you don't want to do this with this down here at the heel of your hand, because more than likely this is going to get in there and irritate you. So you keep your fingers on this side. You then just put that in there like that, and this is how you do the drill. Very simple, very easy. 2 quick, easy tools. You can get one at Walmart and one at your favorite Home Depot or home improvement store. I don't do Home Depot. And it just helps keep you a little better. Keep your hands, your arms, your shoulders in a little better condition as you go about your day. You don't need to worry about, arm day, hand day, leg day, whatever. So go forth, make this. It's real easy to make. The hardest part was actually drilling the hole and then deburring it so it doesn't wear on the cord. Nice and easy. Go forth, make it. You won't be sorry. Y'all have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for watching the entire video. If what I discussed here was valuable to you, I ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and maybe drop a few coins in my tip jar to keep me in ammo. Thank you.